Hello, and welcome to yet another enlightening episode on Canada Migrate. In today's video, I'll be teaching you on the fastest and easiest ways to migrate to Canada through the Caregiver Program, the Spousal Sponsorship Program, the Canada Investors Immigration Program, as well as their eligibility requirements. Also, we'll be looking at why Canada is a choice destination for foreign nationals. Do you know, migrating to Canada is not as difficult as many people have portrayed it to be. All you need is the requisite information on what to do. There are currently more than 80 ways or means of migrating to Canada. These ranges of options or immigration programs are available so you can make your choice, though they all have different requirements, qualification, and timeline of processing applications. However, some are faster, while some are slower, depending on the immigration program you choose to use. If you're looking for the fastest and easiest ways to migrate to Canada, this video is for you. But before I proceed, kindly click the subscription button below and turn the notification bell icon on so as to be alerted anytime we upload a new video. It may amaze you to know that Canada is not only a multicultural country whose arm is open to welcoming you or any foreign nationals, it is also a beautiful place with a rich history and monumental tourist attractions. I must confess, Canada is not only a place to visit in one's lifetime, it is a great place to live and work. Recently, there has been a surge in the numbers of international students applying to study in Canada. This is a result of the current Canadian educational ranking in the world. Are you aware that Canadian universities are among the first 50 best universities in the world? Perhaps you might be asking yourself, why is Canada a choice destination for immigrants? Let's take a look at that. First is the quality of life. Everyone wants to lead a good life, or don't you? Canada offers you the opportunity of living a quality life. A 2020 publication declared Canada as the second best country to live on earth. This rating is as a result of the high level of security, political stability, economic growth, and the Canadian healthcare system. I believe you want to live in a country with a system that works. If your answer is yes, Canada is your best bet. Secondly, the quality of education. Canada is ranked among the first 5 countries with the best education in the world. If you desire to get the best education, Canada is your sure bet. Are you aware that Canada is a bilingual country? She is home to both English-speaking and French-speaking nationals. Canada is also a multi-environment country and has numerous fascinating sites. You can either choose to live in the bustling metropolitan city of Toronto, Montreal, or the quiet and serene remote city of Vancouver. Having heard some of the reasons why Canada is a top choice for immigrants, I am glad to announce to you that your dream of migrating to Canada is possible this year if you are willing to take decisive steps towards processing your application. Before we proceed, if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button below and don't forget to turn on the notification button so as to be alerted anytime we upload a new video. As I earlier said, there are more than 80 streams of migrating to Canada, but my focus in this video is to show you the fastest and easiest ways of migrating to Canada, which are 1. Express entry. You may want to check our previous videos as we have provided all the necessary information you need to know about this stream. 2. Spousal sponsorship. Another easy way of migrating to Canada is spousal sponsorship, alternatively called the family class. The spousal sponsorship is designed by the Canadian government to see that families are reunited. Interestingly, it is one of the most demanded streams of immigration in Canada. If you're wondering why, the recent adjustment made by the Canadian Federal Immigration Minister has drastically reduced the processing time for spousal sponsorship from the initial 24-month processing time frame to less than 12 months. And the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada (IRCC) gives highest priority to processing spousal sponsorship applications. Having said that, if you have a spouse or a common law partner who is either a citizen or a permanent resident in Canada, in less than 6 months, you are likely to be in Canada. Before we continue, let's find out who can be a sponsor and what the qualifications of being a sponsor are. To be a sponsor, you must be at least 18 years, either a citizen or a permanent resident, and you must also live in Canada. That being said, The following persons cannot be sponsors. 1. Anyone who has defaulted or is in default on performance bond or immigration loan. 2. An able person on social assistance. 3. Any person convicted of a sexual offense or bodily harm offense towards relative. 4. Anyone who has previously sponsored a spouse or common law partner who is now a permanent resident of Canada within a period of less than 5 years. Anyone under removal law. Anyone who refuses to pay court-ordered alimony or child support. What are the eligibility requirements for spousal sponsorship? 1. You must provide sponsor proof of financial support. 2. Your spouse or sponsor must prove to the IRCC that he or she has the financial capacity to cater to you and your dependents, which could be your children. 3. Proof of marriage. You'll be required to prove the legitimacy of your marriage or union to the IRCC. This can be done by submitting a valid and legal marriage certificate as well as other necessary documents alongside your application. Photographs of couples snapped at different times and places will be required by the authority to prove that it is not an arranged marriage or union. Medical clearance. A health report or medical clearance from a duly approved physician by Canadian Immigration is a basic requirement for your application to be processed. The third type of stream that we're going to look at is the Canada Investor Immigration Program. The Canadian Investor Immigration Program is aimed at attracting wealthy foreigners or investors or business owner or top managerial persons with rich experience of managing businesses overseas to invest and grow the economy of Canada. If you are a rich investor or a business owner, this program is for you. It was introduced by the Canadian government in a bid to grow Canada's economy and attract high-net individuals or investors to invest and grow the economy. The basic requirements for the Federal Investor Program and Quebec Program is that you must be wealthy and willing to make a huge investment for 5 years in an approved investment fund. Depending on the investment, applicants can immigrate with family members. 4. Live-in Caregiver Program. The Canadian Live-in Caregiver Program is designed to employ foreign nationals who wish to work as caregivers, nanny or caretakers for children and people with disabilities in Canada, and they are to be employed by Canadian citizens. Although this program is currently closed to new applicants of foreign nationals, it's one of the easiest and fastest means of migrating to Canada with fewer requirements. With 2 years work experience and a live-in caregiver work permit, you can easily apply for permanent residence. What are the eligibility requirements? 1. You are required to have a valid work permit, at least 1 year of cumulative work experience. 2. A credential equivalent to the Canadian diploma. 3. A language skill result equivalent to the Canadian languages benchmark. The Home Child Care Provider Pilot. This pilot program is available to applicants who can work in jobs such as nanny, foster parent, baby caregiver in public places such as shopping malls or gym houses, and private home child caregiver, babysitters. As home child caregivers, you are saddled with the responsibility of watching after children and may also be required to assist with household chores. What are the eligibility requirements? One of the basic requirements is that you need at least 1 year of work experience as a caregiver. You must be proficient or fluent in Canadian languages and be ready to live outside Quebec province. The Home Support Worker Provider Pilot. This set of people are saddled with the responsibilities of providing care services to senior citizens, people undergoing rehabilitation and disabilities. Their job responsibilities include preparing meals, bathing, feeding, administering medication, dressing, and housekeeping duties. What are the eligibility requirements? 1. You must possess at least 1 year work experience. 2. Be admissible to Canada. 3. Proficient in the English language. And 4. Live outside Quebec province. I strongly believe that one of these immigration programs will suit you. If you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, kindly click the subscribe button below and turn the notification icon on so as to be alerted on the latest updates on how to immigrate to Canada easily. On that note, it's bye for now. Thanks for watching.